up, guys? My name is Ashley, but I'm Ash Nurse on Instagram. I am a second year nursing student set to graduate May 2020, and I'm also a trauma nurse extern at a level 1 trauma facility in Detroit, Michigan. This is my very first video. I created this channel because I want to be able to share my nursing experiences as a nursing student and pretty soon here as a new grad nurse. And I think those experiences being shared with you guys are super beneficial for those that haven't experienced it yet or who are going through it, the process. I created a following on Instagram where I was sharing my experiences through photos, which can be cool sometimes, but I think it's best to elaborate more through video. So that's why I created my channel, I'm Ash Nurse. What I pretty much will be discussing is how to study for your exams, how to be best prepared for clinical, how to study for the NCLEX, you know, all those little tips that, you know, I have used and has made me successful, I will be able to share with you guys. So please stay tuned, stay tuned. Stay tuned for future videos. Like I said, this is my very first video, so please subscribe down below, show me some love. What I'm pretty much going to be talking about is why I chose the nursing career and how I started and where I'm at right now. So where do I start? I started this nursing career not knowing anything about what it's like to be a nurse. What I did was I started taking physical therapy courses straight out of high school. That was something that I was sold on becoming, was a physical therapist. I started taking classes at a university and I realized, nah, I'm not doing this. So I quit that plan and I started to delve into my creative side, and I started taking marketing classes at a local community college, and that was cool for a moment. I took my second accounting class where I realized, nah, I don't want to do this either. I didn't come to the final and I got a 0 for the whole class. And you know, honestly, I was okay with it because I knew that was a sign that it was not for me and that there was something better out there for me. Because I'm the type of person, if I set my mind to something and I'm passionate about it, I'm gonna put my all into it and I'm gonna make sure I'm the best at it. And so I was not doing that with marketing. And so I quit that plan, and soon after, you know, I kind of felt discouraged. And during this time, I was a waitress at Red Lobster. I was making good tip money. It was decent money. With that, I was starting to get bored as well. And so during this time, like, I was just feeling kind of like I had no direction, and I don't like feeling that way. I like to have a plan and know where I'm going. And at this time, I didn't have a plan. I just was kind of, you know, hoping for the best. So, you know, shortly after I quit the marketing courses, my friend's father introduced to me a career as a LPN, which is a licensed practical nurse. Once again, I didn't know anything about nursing, let alone an LPN. And so, and a little slightly interested, I started looking into the curriculum of becoming an LPN and looking at the courses. I was like, man, like, you know, this is something that's right up my alley. I love learning about the body. There was anatomy courses on there, nutrition, health assessment type courses. So I started to apply to community colleges for this program. And then I started doing more research into it, and registered nurse came across, and I was like, what's a registered nurse? Like, it just keeps going. I'm like, what is this? And so I looked into that, and I was like, if I'm gonna spend a year to become an LPN, why not spend an extra year to become an RN where I can make more money, do more things? You know, the opportunities are endless when you become a nurse, and for one, when you become an RN. So I was like, let me just set myself up for success and just become an RN. I did more research, and then I enrolled into my local community college. And I can also talk about the reasons why I chose an associate's degree in nursing over a bachelor's degree in nursing in another video. But I enrolled into my local community college to take courses to get into the nursing program. And so I was getting through those prereqs with E's. I was getting A's in all of them. And during this time, I'm like, okay, if this is something that I'm gonna commit to, why not go into a job that's going to give me experience in the healthcare field so that I can be better prepared as a RN. You know, once again was introduced to taking a course to become a CNA, which is a certified nurse assistant. And it was a 2-week course. I enrolled in, I saved my little coin up and I got into the class. I passed, became certified, and I applied for a job at a rehab facility. And during this time, I was still working at Red Lobster, but I was so excited. You know, it was a pay cut to become a CNA compared to the money I was making at Red Lobster, but I knew that the experience was worth more than the pay to become a CNA. So I was working part-time server, part-time CNA at a nursing home, and I was doing that for 3 months, which was the worst 3 months of my life. Let me tell you, okay? I was so ready to get out of there, and at that time I almost felt like, is this what I want to do? But I kept on going. I was like, you know what, maybe it's just a nursing home setting, which, by the way, side note, I want to note that there's some people that love working in nursing homes, working in that setting, but I'm just one of those type of people that like to work in a more busier environment and where I'm doing more. And so the hospital is where I knew I wanted to be. So back to the story, I applied to become a patient care tech at a local hospital. As soon as I applied, I got a call, went for the interview, got the job right on the spot, and I was just like, oh my God, like, yes. Like, I was so happy. Like, okay, I'm about to be done with the nursing home now. Now I'm about to be in the hospital. And I did that for 2 years, being a patient care tech. And that was one of the greatest experiences that I've had. I was at a small hospital, but it was the experience I needed to become a nursing student. And I know the experience I need to become an RN. And for anybody that is watching this, if you are interested in becoming a registered nurse, or if you're already kind of in the program but you don't have hospital experience, please consider becoming either a CNA, or patient care tech, or a phlebotomist, any position that's going to put you in a hospital setting where you are around patient care. Because it will help you. You may not think it is, but it will help you when you are taking your classes for nursing school. So anyway, I did that for 2 years at my local hospital, very small hospital, but I still learned a lot. I started to feel like, okay, I'm ready to take it to the next level. And during this time, my second year being a patient care tech, I had got my acceptance letter as a nursing student into nursing school, which I was super excited about. And I became a nursing student, and it was my second year being a patient care tech. And so I was like, you know, a year into the program, I was ready to, you know, step it up a notch. I was ready to, you know, broaden my experience and challenge myself a little bit more than where I was at. So I started applying for nurse extern positions at bigger hospitals, right, in urban areas. So I applied to be a trauma nurse extern in Detroit, Michigan, and I got the job, okay, which I was super excited. I was like super surprised, going like, whoa, like, I'm about to be a trauma nurse extern. I'm about to be dealing with some crazy stuff here. And it has been a great experience thus far. I started July of this year, and I've learned so much. I've seen so much. And we'll see if I become a trauma nurse RN. Who knows? I really want to go into the ICU. But anyway, let's not get sidetracked. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm a trauma nurse extern. And if those that don't know, a trauma nurse extern is pretty much a nurse intern. I don't know why it's called extern, but you get paid, good pay. But what's better than the pay is, once again, the experience that I've been gaining. What I'm able to do is work under the nurse. I'm able to do everything that the nurse does. I just can't pass medications because I'm not an RN yet, right? But I get to do assessments, I get to do procedural work, I get to chart, all those things that is going to help me transition into becoming an RN. And so also, this is another tip for those that are watching this. If you are a nursing student and you have your first med-surg course completed, start applying for extern positions, because it will help you tremendously once you become a nurse. So with that being said, the reasons why I chose the nursing career, why I feel that I've chosen the right career, is that I honestly feel like since day one, everything has been lining up for me. Like, it honestly feels like this path that I am taking has been ordained for me. It has been placed on my heart to do this, and every step that I'm taking is like, yes, okay, this door opens, this door opens, this door opens. And so when I start to feel like, man, I'm just going through this path with ease, that makes me feel that this is what God wants me to do. That's why I feel I have chosen the right career. I love what I do. I love being a nurse extern. I know I'm going to love being a nurse. When I'm in clinical, it shows me even more that I've chosen the right career. Things come to me easy when it comes to nursing. I have developed such a passion for it, a passion that I never thought that I, would have if I wouldn't have taken that first step into research into this career and taking it serious. What I will say about nursing school is that it will change you, and I appreciate this program for doing that. It has changed me to become a better person, a more disciplined person, a more well-rounded person. I will say that once you become a nursing student, you will start to take life a little bit more seriously. And then too, I also want to say, if you are going into nursing school, or if you're thinking about it and it has been placed on your heart to become a nurse, pursue it with all you have, because there is a reason why it has been placed in your heart. It's a reason why you are in the position you are in. Becoming a nurse is like a special, it's a noble career. It's something that I feel you are specially picked for. It's not something, a lot of people go into it for the money, but there is some people that are really passionate about nursing people back to good health. And I feel like if you have that true desire to do that, it's a reason, and you need to pursue it. People need good nurses. And so I say that to say, when times get tough, as you're taking your prereqs, as you're taking your nursing courses, or somebody's talking to you crazy in clinical that's discouraging you, keep going. Keep finding ways to make yourself better. Keep adapting to become okay, I almost thought I lost y'all, but keep adapting to become a better person. Keep doing things better. You have to be flexible when you are a nursing student. You have to be able to change, mold, because it's gonna do just that to you. And so yeah, keep going, be positive, keep a positive mindset. And that's just where I'm at right now. I feel like with nursing school, it has given me so much confidence, and it will too for you. And it'll make you feel like I can do anything, I can achieve anything. This is one of the hardest things that I've ever done in my life, and it has just done so much for me, and I'm not even done yet. So with that being said, I pretty much shared everything that I want to share with you guys today. I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do, thumbs down if you didn't, comments for improvement, comments for what you want me to talk about next. More videos are to come, and once again, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.